Hopefully you guys are excited. YouTube, welcome. The new camera is set up. Everybody saw the night and day difference between the old camera and the new camera. Hopefully you guys are excited for this. Danganronpa New World Order 2 is back. A lot of people have been asking me to play this for a while, especially after the cliffhanger that I left you guys on last time. I'm sorry about that. My bad. I'm so sorry. But we are back, and we're ready to get back into some more Danganronpa New World Order. Get some popcorn. Get some fried chicken. Whatever you need to make your viewing experience amazing. Let's jump into it. I'm excited. It's been a while. Hello. I know you're in there. Are you talking about me? Hello? It's been days. This isn't healthy. You know it's not your fault, right, comrade? None of us blame you. Really? You don't speak for everyone. Hunt! It's Hunt! I was like, it's gotta be Hunt. Comrade. Very well. I'll leave your food here, at the usual spot. Better to eat it soon, before it gets cold. Oh, and here's an exercise routine that I devised for you, specially tailored to the conditions of the dorm rooms. He watches a thin sheet of paper slipped in under the door. She's barricaded herself in her room? What's up, Tired Fox? Welcome. I know you're tired. It's 2 a.m. there. I'm so sorry. Please look after yourself. It would be a shame to see someone perish like this under my watch. Comrade, Nataliya. Pressing your ears against the door, you could vaguely hear the sound of footsteps retreating into the distance. Oh, this is gonna be clean! I like this. So that was what you were alluding to? In our discussions? Levitica. I was foolish. To be endowed with the answers and yet remain ignorant of your suffering. No, it's not your fault. But this is not about me. How is your condition, dear lamb? Please, Levitica, I need to be alone. Tell me, Nataliya, is this truly what Blaise would have wanted? To see you in such a wretched state? Seeking sanctuary and solace, and yet allowing it to become your prison? What would you know about what Blaise would have wanted? I know that he and you are more alike than you can imagine. I shan't profane your room against your will, but know that I come bearing whispers, just not those of the gods. And if you do not leave your room soon, I cannot control what happens next. Please, do not misjudge us. I cannot speak for the flock as its shepherd, but I do know that we are better than the product of our petty grievances. I trust in the powers that be, but I also trust in my instinct. I know we can achieve great things, but only if we work together. Man, dude, she's preaching right now. Scarlet, what's up? How have you been? We have enough enemies to contend with on this earthly plane. So why add another from within? She's right. I'm nothing but an embarrassment right now. To the great family of law enforcement, to Blaise. What would everyone think if they saw me now? Would they be ashamed? Saddened? I shan't waste any more of your time. I hope you find peace, and I entreat it to come soon. The sound of footsteps started fading into the distance. Wait, Levitica. Come on, Nat. You could do better than that. Toto Mate! Levitica-chan! Levitica-chan! The sound of footsteps stopped abruptly in the distance. What is it, Nataliya? Tell everyone I'll be out by tomorrow. And do you swear this by the gods, both old and new? Hi! There was a brief pause, then I shall convey your message with haste. Farewell, Nataliya. The sound of footsteps continued. Now what? Senpai. Blaise, sis, what am I supposed to do? Yo, Lycoon, what's up? Welcome. How have you been? Something's wrong. Okay, calm yourself, Nat. Remember the rules of engagement. You shouldn't. Who's there? Don't. What is happening? You reach for the doorknob, but it stubbornly refuses to move. Wait! This voice. Have I heard it somewhere before? Only temporary, dear Warden. Can't have you running out and causing any unnecessary trouble, can I? What do you want? Who is this? Who are you? If I said I was you, would that make it the truth, perhaps? Enough with the riddles. Ah, but I am you. The part that follows you around but disappears when you look for it. What? Why else would I be here, if not to share such a plain truth? But if you prefer, you may simply call me the Game Master. Yes, the Game Master. The Game Master? Or isn't this whole charade nothing but a cruel game? Cruel game? Master? Could it be? Are you the traitor? The traitor? The person responsible for your unfortunate predicament? The person who Blaise sought out until the moment he drew his last breath? No, not by your definition of the word. Then what business do you have with me? I hope that your ear gets better. What happened? Did you get an ear infection? Blaise, I've been good. I'm dealing with a swollen area on my right pierced earlobe along with a knot inside the pierced hole. Ooh, I'm sorry. I hope you get that. I hope that gets better. Ouch. That's not good, Scarlet. I know that's gotta hurt. I come with a warning, that is all. A warning? Yes. When next we meet, someone will already have perished. Murdered, through no fault of their own. A truly senseless killing. What is going on? Hey! I'm not going to ask again. Who are you? And why are you telling me that? What's happening? My eyes, they feel very heavy. I can't move. Save your energy for a better cause. The reaping that is about to commence, it is guided by a target. And where a target does not exist, it is instead directed by weakness. Are you weak? If you are, then this is destined to be both our first meeting and our last. But if you are not, show me you have the power to defy fate itself. And that's how they drop it? They just drop it like that. What? That's how chapter 2 starts. We met the Game Master. Some person that we don't know anything about. Nataliya.
That is...
Wait, is that voice acting? Hey, Nataliya, are you okay? Everyone stand aside. You feel a series of heavy compressions on your chest. After a brief pause. Ah! You spring upwards, arms outstretched in a defensive pose. Hey, what's with the reaction?
This isn't right.
You're acting like you're 2 burger patties short of a big whack.
Thank goodness.
Really? Oh, thank goodness. We were so worried about you. Yeah, it hurts. The swelling has gone down a bit. You know, I get that sometimes on my ear for some reason. Like, I think that's happening right now. I think that's because of my headphones, though. I think I wear headphones too much. And I end up getting, like, little, like, infections or pimples or something. I don't know what it is. I'm a bit late, but hope I didn't miss much. Welcome, Super. Everyone. That pungent odor.
Okay, stay calm.
Minna, get out of here before what?
How foolish.
The second coming of Groot? Lie! Before you! Oh, are you talking about the sleeping gas? Already way ahead of you.
An apple a day.
We're working on airing this place out as we speak. If you don't mind me asking, from which source did you derive your knowledge of such chemicals, Phoenix? That's simple. I'm a doctor. Is that so?
Presenting logic.
You can get medicine for that? My smell sensor seems to suggest that this is a chemical of the type that a doctor would not ordinarily encounter. Ah, but you're forgetting about my arch nemesis. For you see, it is... Yeah.
Me first.
Hey, Nat Scrub. So they introduced voice acting. Because I'm pretty sure this didn't have voice acting before, right? I'm not tripping. We never had voice acting in this. Hi. Why didn't you build more tenacity to counter the hard CC? Maybe because I wasn't expecting it. A convenient excuse as usual, Nat. You should never have let your guard down. Keck. But I'm glad you're okay.
Scanning.
So, someone attacked you in your own room? I think it has a small amount. Okay. Did you see their face?
I tried.
Lie. I couldn't. I see. I wonder if there are any precautions we could take based off this incident. Deja vu! Mii-Yu-chan. I think they only had business with me. So the rest of you don't have to worry. Was that supposed to allay my concerns?
Emotional overload.
Someone targeted you? I really think it was a one-off. They clearly only had business with me. But what did they mean exactly? The prologue had voice acting. Okay, I don't remember that. I've been dealing with a small discomfort in my throat this week, but it seems to be going away after I've taken some honey lozenges and amoxicillin. Dude, yeah, definitely just keep doing that. Sleep a lot, drink a lot of water, Try not to get sick, because right now, if you get sick, I'm not saying you automatically get COVID-19, but people already assume you have COVID-19 if you're sick. So please try to stay not sick. I'm having that issue too with my throat. So if you hear me like, you know, sucking up mucus and stuff, I'm going to try to mute myself when I do it. But if you hear me doing that, it's because like my throat is starting to bother me. It sucks. There's going to be another killing? Defying fate? Does it make any sense? Very well.
Updating existing data.
I'll simply archive the information for now. More immediately, how are you holding up? You seem to be standing fine at least, but your internal condition is what I'm worried about. I think I can walk. Don't worry about me. Levitica gave us the good news. Dash really went all out preparing for today. Thank you for the advice. No problem. So make sure you come down as soon as you can.
I shall take my leave.
Now if you'll excuse me, it appears I forgot to take something out of the oven. Ooh, girl, whip that up for me. I love food. She ran off. Yeah, about time you got off tilt. You know what? Since you're fine and I'm starving.
Okay, thanks.
Laters. He took off at a sprint. Are you sure you can walk? I understand it is human convention to put on a brave face. But if you need a shoulder to lean on, I'll be here. What happened to being independent? Lie. Deja vu. Mii-Yu-chan.
Leave it to me.
Just give me a bit to get dressed and I'll be there before you know it. Affirmative. I cannot speak for everyone, but things just haven't felt the same without you. I cannot describe it. It is good to have you back.
This outcome.
Aww, I'm back! I was testing my vocals by saying the same line but in different pitches, but as soon as I'd done my high-pitched noise, my voice just cracked and I sounded like a dying goose. Ooh! That's funny. Sorry to hear that, Blaise. Take some Dayquil and Mucinex to help. Yeah, I probably should, honestly. I know Halia was telling me to do that too. Thank you for the advice. She departed the room at a leisurely pace. Well, seems my work here is done.
How do you like that?
Phoenix 68, arch nemesis 67. He walked out of the room, mumbling to himself. Okay, routine. Coat first. No, that doesn't sound right. She has a routine?
Where's the logic in this?
Are you sure you want to call this a party?
This just in.
I can't say I like what you're insinuating, Siggy. How else would you spin it, if not a party? Does no one remember the mortality rate from the previous killing game? Particularly where parties were involved? Exactly. Parties are never good in Danganronpa. We know that.
Point taken.
Hold it right there.
Hold it! This is elementary, my dear Sigmund.
Please add that
Let
to
us
the
refrain
record.
from classifying this as a party then. If it holds no formal legal status, perhaps the prior high mortality would not apply. Ah, Nataliya, just in time.
I trust that
Would you like to make the first cut?
satisfactory?
Cut of what? Cake? 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 The cake is right in front of you! Oh my god! Cake! We're here. We are in. Let's go. Your camera? M6. High tier quality? We're here, baby. We've made it. We are professional streamers now. With that high tier camera. I want cake. I love cake. Is ma'am perhaps preoccupied?
Daijoubu.
Lie, I'm fine. Keep it calm, Nat. Keep it calm. Wow, Kay. If Nat won't call the shots,
Me first.
guess I'll just have to draw first blood, like usual. What's he? Before anyone could react, Zeke had snatched up the knife and, in a series of sweeping motions, the cake was cleanly sliced into 15 pieces.
That is...
Zeke! Where did that come from? Such impressive blade craft. I'd be happy to take lessons if that were a possibility. I'm kind of a little bit nervous that he's good with a knife. Shouldn't that be a little concerning? That kid, he's even more dangerous than I thought.
Very good, sir.
I am glad that the slicing was put in such capable hands. You're a cut above the rest, that's for sure. Was that a pun? No! Why do we have to have puns? Come on, dude. Are you guys rock? No.
I trust that this is satisfactory.
Anyway, I hope sirs and ma'ams find the cake to be satisfactory. Ah, I like how somebody used the rock emote. I'm dead. This is one of our signature creations from back in the early days of our establishment. It combines my love of coffee with the baker's love of traditional rural herbs.
This isn't right.
Herbs and coffee mix well? I'll believe it when I... All the puns in the chat, no!
I will not falter.
Stop! Somebody grab his arms.
That shouldn't have been
Let
possible.
go of me. How am I supposed to eat more when I have people restraining me? What are you?
Preposterous.
Unhand my slice right this instant, comrade. My work here is done. I mean, glad you like it, sir. Dash did this to welcome me back. You're being so kind, even after what I've done. I don't deserve this. I really don't deserve this. Oh, I can save. Let me save. Are we just going to pretend that nothing ever happened? Psst, Nat.
There's no need to worry.
For a fine sampler of Japanese culture, you sure are a worrywart. Would it hurt to lighten up every once in a while? Worrywart? Eden-chan?
Gee.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Wow, Blaise was right. Baby nailed it into 10 trees. You really are a terrible liar.
Sheesh.
He totally said that in jest. But I see there's no point trying to hide anything from our resident mind reader, Chan. You're right, Eden. I just can't. I can't listen to people telling me that things are okay and just decide to be okay. Besides, it's me that owes all of you all. Hold it right there. Eden-chan? You don't owe us a thing, and we don't owe you a thing. Why do you insist on reducing everything to a debt? Are we all just a bunch of favors to you? I like how some of these sprites aren't traced anymore. That's pretty cool. I didn't have any problems with the trace sprites, to be honest, but it is definitely kind of cool to see some untraced sprites. That's what you said during the trial really hit me. When you told Blaise that you owed him a favor you could never repay. Now I'm a straight shooter with my clients, and I don't see why I should be any different with you. Just stop.
Do not
Stop thinking that
assume.
every wrong you commit must be repaid exactly in kind. I can't, Eden. It's who I am. A part of me. I'm afraid to let go. I understand. It's okay to be scared. We all are, one way or another.
I offer you my guidance.
But even in the deepest depths of fear, there's one thing you should never compromise. Well, they kind of told us in the description of the videos, they tell us that there is a lot of trace sprites in here, and you can see some of them, as in like they use some of the poses from the Danganronpa games and such. So, but yeah, some of the sprites are new. Like you can tell that they're like completely new. And that is yourself. Well, just look at me going all Sigmund like on you. Eden, I want you to keep that in mind. Thank you. And that's all I ask. Now, was there anything that's troubling you? There's one other thing, but I doubt I'll mention it later.
Leave it to me.
Don't want to ruin the mood, Nyan. Not when there's plenty of cake to still go around. Ugh.
Stop it.
Get some help, please. You're an oddball and a half, Nat. And is there nothing wrong with it? The party went on for the rest of the morning, filling the cafeteria with a rousing chatter. And at the end, wow, no one died.
What an unbelievable 200 IQ strat!
What is this 200 IQ strat? This is clearly a blessing from the gods.
I am but a humble emissary.
The indescribable warmth that fills my heart suggests nothing else. Is what I would say, but for the fact that only a select few are even remotely interested in parties.
Allow me to clarify.
Now that the parties is over, are there any other items on the agenda? Right back into business, Comrade Pierce?
I admire your commitment.
Me too. It appears the bear is still AWOL. Any news as to his potential whereabouts?
Groot.
Nope, haven't seen a thing.
This just in.
This just in. No updates are available just yet.
The silence.
I'm getting a strange feeling of deja
intensifies.
vu. It seems he enjoys the occasional bout of solitude. It's understandable, really.
What a
And I think I should start getting used to life without the black and white dumbbell badgering us. The
What a
black
questionable
and white
play.
dumbbell. That's what we're calling him? Hey, don't jinx it. Cake is absolutely perfect. Oh my god. Scanning. I think it is important to note that his reappearances do not generally bode well for us.
Presenting logic.
It is as though he is a harbinger of sorts, with malevolence emanating from his very being.
Please,
Are you alluding to the horseman of the apocalypse? Oh? Someone like you believes in such myths? Oh my god! If you guys have ever played Darksiders, you're actually playing as one of the horsemen of the apocalypse. In every Darksiders game, you're playing as a different horseman, I do believe. Pretty cool. That is not the issue at this moment. Just while we're broaching the topic of all things, Killmore,
What would Freud say?
what are we to do with the trinkets? What do you mean, Siggy? The last time he appeared, he brought with him a collection of trinkets.
How
Need I remind
disappointing.
everyone of the purpose one particular trinket served in our recent ordeal? So what's your suggestion, Siggy?
All right.
Are we supposed to throw them away? Destroy them?
I would not be opposed.
To those propositions. Destroying the trinkets? Would Killmore allow something like that to happen? Yeah, where's Killmore Bear at? You're not just saying that because you have a bad trinket, are you? It matters not. Thought so. His trinket is pretty bad. Phoenix is my favorite, but all of these characters are so good. They really are.
Attention, please.
Very good. Okay. Duly noted. Anything else? Well, actually, I was hoping we could handle that right now. The longer we have these, the more time we spend exposed to unnecessary danger. Did anyone spot an incinerator or something similar in their explorations? I hope not. I think Medieval World had a crusher. A crusher? Oh my god, V3 flashbacks? Why don't we put them all in there? Medieval World. Oh wait, just a freaking second.
Don't you start.
Who gave you the authority to make that decision for us? Hold on, bro. Chill out, Daz. What's going on? Mona? Silent as usual, are we? I agree with Dash.
How meaningless.
Why must we throw away our trinkets like a bunch of idiots? We might need them soon.
Oh, poppycock.
Need them? Poppycock, comrade. What use could they possibly have other than as such idiocy? I know they could be used in a murder.
What a joke.
But did anyone stop to consider the long term? Someone's favorite character is gonna die today. Don't say that. What happens if help doesn't come for us? What then? See, that's a Gundam sprite right there. That's a perfect example. If help doesn't come? But surely it will. Like it did in the previous killing.
Why am I not surprised?
And a fat load of good that did. So, they were rescued. Big deal. By then, nearly everyone was dead. Are you okay to just sit back and let that happen to you?
Idiot.
To die waiting? An uneasy silence fell across the room. So, Mona, you're suggesting that we may have to break ourselves out of here? And that the trinkets might help with it? Is my memo correct? Yes. I'm just worried that either I'll die or I'll live long enough to see all of you.
Dear lamb.
You have a good heart, dear lamb. Mona.
Attention, please.
Order in the court. That reminded me of the judge of Phoenix Wright. Thank you for your testimony, witness. How about this? I propose that we vote on the matter to settle it once and for all. The outcome shall be determined by single majority. Ah, first past the post. How glorious.
For the
Let us commence the
revolution.
vote at once. Everyone proceeded to vote. I thought the election was like 2 weeks ago. So, to confirm, on the question, should we render our trinkets unusual by means of complete destruction using such methods as... this is drawing up some bad memories.
That is the opinion of the law.
We had 0 ayes, 7 nays, and 7 abstaining votes. Nay, Oh my god, stop! What's up with the puns? What is going on today? Grace is Sonia? Yep. I don't even want to think about that one. I think you forgot to count yourself, Pierce. Ah, right. Allow me to amend the results. Oh. 0 ayes, 8 nays, and 7 abstaining votes. A clear majority. The nays have it. Not a single yes vote was recorded? That's definitely a surprise. Apologies for the earlier error, ladies and gentlemen. I am not accustomed to standing with you all at the jurist bench. Because lawyers are unable to serve on a jury anywhere in the world?
What a ridiculous
What an outlandish rule. Comrade Thinker, could it be that Comrade Death Stare's words have swayed you? Mona?
Thinking.
Yes and no.
How so?
How boorishly agnostic of you. I'm certainly skill skeptical about the dangers of the trinkets, but I cannot deny that we may be throwing away a lifeline that may yet prove useful. At the very least, is anyone opposed to taking inventory of the trinkets, including their features? Florence is Celeste. I think you're going based off sprites, right? This is now Danganronpa New World Puns! Can you imagine? That would suck. No one raised their hands. What if there was a Danganronpa fan game that literally like half the dialogue was just puns? Good. What's up, Jaybird? Welcome. I shall be visiting each of you later to take inventory. Mona, would you care to join me? Why me?
As logic dictates.
Isn't it obvious? It's because this was your idea.
Leave me out of this.
Idiot. It wasn't my idea to take Fine. I'll help you confirm the results. But do it at night. Please. Noted. Thank you for your cooperation. I look forward to the enlightening discussion we are sure to have. Especially since she moonlights as a manufacturer.
I agree.
Literally. Poor Mona. Okay, so with that matter out of the way, are there any other items on the agenda? Okay, Nat, it's now or never.
Everyone.
Don't tempt me. I love puns. Cicely said Danganronpa. Saito, what's up? How you been? Ahem. Who was it?
Whisper sky.
Whatever are you talking about, dear lamb? I have to be careful not to cause a panic with this. It's still unverified information at this. Oh no! She's gonna bring up what happened the other night. Does the name Game Master mean anything to anyone here? An uncomfortable silence followed as everyone looked at each other, puzzled. Game Master?
This just in.
Could it be you're looking to start your own game show, Nat? Start your own show?
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh.
Shoddy spinning the wheel? Nataliya, could it be that you're, still under the influence? Oh my god, no, I'm not. Oh, don't even think about getting me for a DUI, you lousy bakadesu.
That's not what I meant.
I meant the gas. But at least you seem lucid. Oh, the gas is a good point, actually.
Hold it right there.
We will probably not get to the trial. We might possibly get to the BDA. I don't know. It's going to be like 3 or 4 hours before we get to that. And that's a long stream. So we'll see. We'll get to as far as I can go. Aha! I've got it. This must have something to do with Killmore. I bet all the power's gone to his head and he's calling himself names now. I doubt it. Killmore wouldn't need to do something like that. It would be too contrived for anyone in his position. Yet, I can't help but feel this is a credible threat. But at the same time, no one seemed to react. Is this perhaps related to the gassing of your room? I can't let them make the connection. Not yet. This will definitely cause a panic. And the last thing we need is an atmosphere of suspicion to hang over us. Due to some high dubious information. Oh, the gassing. Perhaps that was just a prank, Nyan. Can you please keep playing Danganronpa Hope Restoration, please, man? Dude, I was just talking about that earlier. We have gotten no parts of Hope Restoration. Like, it's literally just the prologue. So I'm hoping we get something in the future. That's like one of my favorite Fangans so far, but you know, we haven't gotten anything else for it. Sadly. I was not aware that the use of gas is standard practice in pranks. That depends on the person. I wonder what Zeke and Virginia have to say for themselves.
Wow.
Wow. It's barely been a week and we're already being labeled? Snigger. It wasn't me.
Try again.
I'd have used carbon monoxide.
How can this happen?
But then Comrade Nataliya would be dead.
That is precisely my point.
That was her point. Allow me to entertain ma'am's hypothetical. This game master. What sort of person are they like? Are they even a person? I don't know much about them, to be honest. Their gender, their age, even if they're human. But I know they have weird interests. If they looked at this whole situation, they'd undoubtedly see it as nothing more than a cruel game. That's what I think. I'm really playing with fire here. I'll have to abandon this topic if I get no reaction from this. And I believe the reason they think like this is because the situation is reaping human lives. It preys on our weaknesses and turns it into a most twisted fate. Really, Nataliya?
How impressive.
You should have just told me you were planning to write a poem. I'm quite familiar with the ins and outs of poetic verse myself. I'm pretty good at writing poems. Guys, I actually just wrote a poem to Halia the other day for her birthday. I'm pretty good. Isn't Virginia voiced by the same person who voices Scarlet in SH, or am I hearing things? I think you're right. You're talking about Min? Min? I love Min. Oh wow, I really like the new Zeke sprite. He looks so evilly smug. I love it. No reaction whatsoever. But I don't think I should read too much into this. We're ultimates after all. And ultimates are generally experts at hiding their tells. If you're done pulling out our leg, Nataliya, I believe there's another topic we have yet to broach. Sigmund-kun? What is it? Who else could I be alluding to but this so-called traitor? The trial offered clear confirmation that such a person exists. The person that Blaise was looking for?
Medically
There's still a possibility that the traitor doesn't exist at all. Blaise himself acknowledged this. Is he... Pardon me if it may seem I am speaking out of turn.
Caution is advised.
But why broach this topic now, of all times? Nataliya knows. Did he notice? Do we have any new information at this stage concerning their identity? No one spoke up. Then the answer is clear. So, Scarlet, they're talking about the game master. So, Nataliya brought up that she had a game master show up not too long ago, a couple nights ago. And now everybody's kind of like trying to piece it together. Such circumstances lead inevitable to the issue of trust. I'm sorry, but it has to be said. Of everyone currently present, I trust Nataliya the least. Really? And I know I'm not alone.
Why?
Sigmund, how could you? That's a little concerning. Hey, Cross, what's up? Yeah, that's Min. Hello, how have you been, dude? How could I, you ask? Very easily. Right now, it is merely social convention that is restraining us.
How
But
foolish.
I've always found it to be a tiresome thing. Nataliya, your actions in the trial were, at best, reckless and, at worst, malicious. He's got a point, though. He definitely has a solid point. She could have ended that trial. But she didn't, to protect her friend. I've had time to reflect on this over the last few days. What kind of goals would this traitor be motivated by?
My logic is infallible.
And I suspect our deaths would align closely with their agenda. You're suggesting that Nataliya sought to prematurely release us to the gods? But she would have died too. Surely if you were this traitor, there would be easier ways to dispose of us.
Oh, how I wish that to be.
I consider that too, of course. If it is the only reason I have not already detained her myself. And if she is not the traitor, what then? Are you saying she gambled the lives of all of us, the future world leaders? The literal well-being of the world?
Where's the logic in this?
Over pure, misguided emotion? You're going to have to do something truly extraordinary to win back my trust, Nataliya, and the trust of anyone else you have shaken. This, I promise. Perhaps you don't care, and that is fine too. I've said my piece. So are you telling me that this is now Danganronpa distrust? Damn. A deathly silence fell over the group. You're right. I know that it will take a while for me to rebuild the trust that I may have lost in our class trial. But don't think I would ever take something like that for granted. I truly respect you all, even if my conduct during the class trial did not reflect this. And in a way, I'm kind of relieved to see you be so direct about it.
Leave it to me.
If anyone else has any concerns, please feel free to bring it up with me in person. Thank you, Sigmund. You may claim otherwise, but I can tell you restrained yourself. I think I'll go back to my room now. Hold it!
Objection!
Where do you think you're going?
For the great
That's
British
right.
Empire.
You haven't given the grand tour. You haven't been given the grand tour yet.
Nani?
Grand tour? She said Nani! Oh, that was so cute. Indeed. Some more areas have opened up since we last saw you. Is the investigator within not the least bit curious? But I thought the entire area under the dome could be explored from the start.
I wonder what the audience
Well,
would think.
it seems someone forgot to tell Killmore about that. There's something. Something about the glass of the dome that just feels off. Naruhodo? And who will give me this grand tour, Nyan?
Please make haste.
Comrade Zeke, you seem interested. Oh? First the labeling, now this? Don't tell me you're still salty from the trial.
I could never do
Shush!
that.
I would not be so petty as to bring personal feelings into this. Yeah, that is Josh. That's Josh right there. Hi, Josh. Please leave Cross alone. Cross loves each and every one of you guys, and he probably is very appreciative of everybody fanboying and girling over him. But at the same time, he's trying to keep a low profile, you know? Whatevs.
We haven't got
Come
all
on, Nat.
day.
You haven't got all day. Before you could protest, Zeke had dragged you out of the cafeteria. Bro, if I could be sponsored by this company, Topo Chico, I'd be so happy. I need more Topo Chico. I love this water. Hydrazilla, what's up? That is the Josh. This is really awkward.
Let's investigate.
I see the town's as peaceful as ever, Night. Look at the background. Wow, I love that art. To be honest, I'm just glad I didn't have to spend more time in the presence of those scrubs.
Huh?
I'm afraid I don't follow. Are you implying I'm not a scrub? Lel.
I have
He
nothing
said
to say.
Lel. I don't know what gave you that impression. I see. Just thought it would be good to know where we stand. He stopped abruptly. Where we stand, eh? And where exactly would that be?
Nani?
What the heck? Yo! Big money for real! Somebody just donated $50! Who is this?
Hey Blaise, you truly are a light in this world and such a genuine person in the Danganronpa community. Keep
Aw.
up the good work. Greater than.
Oh, that is so nice! Thank you, whoever that was. I don't know who the heck that was, but thank you! I appreciate it! That's amazing! 50 buckaroos! You are awesome. Thank you. That was really nice. I love that message too. I try. We need more positivity in the Danganronpa fandom, for sure. I hate it when people say that they hate the Danganronpa fandom because of just a few bad seeds that we have, you know, in the community. There are some people that are pretty annoying, whatever. I mean, that's every fandom, right? Like, I've been in a lot of fandoms and I've seen it all. But I'd have to say, from what I've been into, all the fandoms that I've been associated with, this is definitely the best, for sure. I've been in the Persona, I've been in the Kingdom Hearts, I've been in the Danganronpa now, and a couple other ones, and this is definitely the best, for sure. I'm a bad seed. You are, Kursesu. You are. People out here going nuts for me when you have the voice actor of Pocket in this chat. Y'all insane. For real, Josh is here. Josh is in the building. Dude, I love Josh. He's amazing. I know a faker when I see one. These two are more famous than me. Forget me as a YouTuber. Cross and Josh are more famous. The last time I met one, I beat him in a 1v1. A faker? Those words, the way you are right now, they're not the real you, are they?
Spill.
So I'm just curious what the real Nat is like. What combo would unleash her full power? What combo? What do you mean? Were you always this nosy? Well, let's just say Sigmund isn't the only one who enjoys reading people. I made a promise. That's all there is to it. Come on, Nat. You can do better than that. Tell us about that other thing you're hiding from the rest of us. Why don't you? That thing you brought up just now. The air between you seemed to freak. Wait a second. What are you talking about? There's no way. Whatever could you mean, Zeke-kun? You know exactly what I mean. The Game Master. They weren't the same person that gashed your room, weren't they? So, it wasn't as harmless as you were making it out to be. And before you ask, no, it wasn't me.
Ugh, so passive.
It was just so obvious. I'm surprised no one else made the connection. Or maybe they did, but they're keeping it to themselves. Be careful, Nat. The initiation stage always sets off a chain reaction. I don't think this issue is in the same vein. So it's true. Well, I don't envy you. To create a peace built on lies or chaos based on truth. I bet that's the sort of question that would give Sigmund a hard on.
Just kidding.
Just kidding? Are you serious, Zeke? Zeke, there's so much more to you than meets the eye. Oh, did you mute me? I could, actually. Come on, Nat, talk to me. You're breaking my heart. Sorry, I was just thinking. This guy seems like a Kokichi. Pretty similar for sure. I think he's for scrubs.
Let me see.
Sometimes you just gotta trust your instincts. But you just said, did I really? You should be careful putting words into other people's mouths. No one has died yet, Norabelle. Welcome. What's up? Nataliya is definitely the protagonist right now. There is one plot focus that you missed. We have met a game master. They gassed. Well, we don't think they gassed him, but the game master actually came up to Nataliya at night, and she's trying to figure out who that is. We all are, because she just told everybody. Are you ready to start the tour? Where to first?
So much hard CC.
To spawn. Just kidding. I'll let you make this call. There are two main areas that open up. We call them the Lakeside and Medieval World. They're both close by, so the order doesn't really matter. Medieval World? The name wasn't my idea.
Come on, let's
Well,
go.
Shall we? Where would you like to go first? Note that your decision here really doesn't matter at all. Gotta love the illusion of choice. All right, guys, where are we going? We'll let the chat decide. Medieval World or Lakes? Actually, I can make a poll for the chat. Give me a second. We're gonna make a poll. Don't even type it in the chat. Yes. I forgot we can do polls now. This is a new feature. Kind of. We'll make it like 2 minutes. We'll give you guys 2 minutes. Bam. As I'm giving you guys 2 minutes to decide, I'll talk to the chat. How's everybody doing? What do we got? I don't remember there being voices. Were there always voices? No, actually. The only time there was voices in Danganronpa New World Order, we just found out, was the prologue. A lot of people were telling me, so we haven't had voices since then. Chapter 1 had 0 voices, sadly. Scrum debate time. Let's see what's happening. We got 11 people voting for Lakeside. Oh my God, it's almost neck and neck. It's 11 and 10. Hope you're having a good day, Blaise. Preacher. I hope you're having a great day. Prologue also didn't originally have voice, but it got updated. Yeah, because it was, I think the prologue, the updated prologue came out. I can't talk. It came out after chapter 2. I think. Hope everyone is having a good day / night. Aw, I hope you are too, Josh. Who's your favorite Danganronpa character? Mine is Nagito. Like from official or fan games? Oh, for fan games, I'm gonna have to say, out of all of them, definitely Moriteru. It looks like Medieval World is winning though. It's got 16 votes to Lakeside's 11, and we're almost done with the poll. The time is up. Let's go. Medieval World has won, so that is where we're going. Thank you guys for voting. Truly appreciate that. I don't know if you can vote if you're on mobile though, sadly. How is something like this hidden from us? This looks amazing. Beats me. Kind of reminds me of like Skyrim. Oh, I hate to say Skyrim, but Skyrim. But isn't this cool? Hi, it's like something from one of those fantasy RPGs. Exactly. Not a fan of RPGs? Let's not talk about it. So this place is part of the main building.
Let me
Given the design of the rooms,
understand.
you'd expect the outside to look more like a castle or something. As a mobile user, you can vote? Okay, that's good.
Let's investigate.
You're on mobile and you can vote? Okay, good. You can vote on mobile? That's good then. I never tried on mobile, so. I wonder if they're hiding any secrets. Whoa, settle down there. The gang spent ages turning this room upside down. We found nothing. Oh well, I suppose this place seems more suited to look rather than touching. It's kind of weird how every room looks the same on the inside though. That's unsettling. Well, moving right along. Some time passes as Zeke shows you around the area. And finally, here's the throne room.
What a scrub.
Do you like Skyrim? I'm a huge Elder Scrolls fan. Skyrim is my third favorite Elder Scrolls game. My first favorite is Oblivion. That's where I actually started playing Elder Scrolls games, is Oblivion. And my second favorite is Morrowind. I love Morrowind. And then Skyrim would be after that. I kind of wish they'd made like a remaster or HD remake of Oblivion or Morrowind, but it'll probably never happen. But never say never, I guess. Especially nowadays, since like every company seems to be making remakes and stuff. Boy, you should have seen Hunt's face when he got a load of this. I can imagine what happened. Dude, this looks amazing. And that about does it for Medieval World. It's pretty much just a weird bunch of old buildings put together. Any questions? No. Good. He didn't even give me a chance to respond. Whoa! Sugoi! This place is so beautiful.
Yep.
Yep. The water's pretty legit. I presume the lake ends before reaching the dome's edges? Has anyone tried swimming in it? Other than Levitica? Stand aside. I shall follow the whispers to the very ends of the earth. Or something like that. I don't know. I still think she's a bit weird. Honey? Levitica-chan is a swimmer? The best one here, apparently.
What a scrub.
You should have seen how salty Hunt was when he got outswam by that religion fanatic. So what were the findings of her little investigation? Oh. I'd want to have a picnic here? Same. Didn't realize I'd activated the crime scene Nataliya skin. Well, she hit a dead end around the visible edge of the dome, so there's that.
Keck.
Hunt double-checked it from the opposite side of the lake just to be sure. Okay, I got a question for everybody. And we're actually going to be using Twitch's new feature to find out what you guys think. Do you guys think Zeke will die? At all, period. Not just this chapter, just in general. I'm going to do a yes or no for that. And we're going to be using the new feature that Twitch has. I'll give you guys like 5 minutes to answer on that. I actually really wanted to use this feature for a long time, so that's pretty cool. We got early access to it, so it's pretty dope. So certain areas under the dome are able to simulate an organic environment. into a hyper real level too. I'm beginning to wonder if the dome is even its true form. Its true form? Heck.
Let me pretend I understand.
You and your theories. Shall we move on? This place is pretty self-explanatory, IMO. If that's what you think. Antagonist dies 60% of the time. True.
Hello there.
Does it not work for mobile, maybe? I hope it does. Well, hey, it's been a while, Nat. She's very excited to see me for some reason. You really shouldn't have done a runner like that.
I'm sorry for that. Seriously.
Gomenasai, Mono-chan. It won't happen again. I promise. Wait. We were out for that long?
That's fine.
If you say so, then that's good enough for me. Nat and I didn't bump into a single other person for the whole
What
day.
a questionable play.
Gives, guys. I'm talking about for the whole game, not just this chapter, the whole game. Like, do you think he will die? Period. Realistically, yes. Emotionally, please no. I know, right? Oh, that's so cool. You guys have like badges next to you that says what you predicted. That's so cool. Okay, I kind of like this feature. We might use this more in the future, especially for this game. We didn't want to interrupt your date. Date? I think what Virginia meant to say
As
is that
logic
new
dictates.
places are relatively cumbersome to travel to by foot. Once we swept from top to bottom, it just felt like a waste of time even going there. No food or drink facilities, nothing of apparent interest to our situation, not even a single bathroom. Oh?
How foolish.
That's definitely not what I meant to say.
Comes with the turf.
Yep, and once the novelty wears off, oh please, the throne room will never lose its novelty.
For the great British
For I am
Empire.
the king. Uh-huh. I believe the appropriate response is,
Silence.
anyone who has to say that is no true king. Comrade Grace. Medieval world kind of gives me the creeps. Seeing all those relics of the past,
I didn't sign
and
up
those
for
creepy
this.
suits of armor standing silently, as if they're watching you.
Please.
And I presume neither of you encountered a certain spawn of Satan.
Daijoubu.
Lie! Not a single sign of Killmore. The real question, how many will survive till the end? Right? Now, where could that bear have run off to? Perhaps he was hit by a truck.
This isn't right.
He's got multiple models, remember? Deranged Glitch, what's up? Welcome. Aw, there goes that theory. Ladies, gentlemen, I do believe that is enough for today. I suggest you all dig in. Why does it suck for mods, Scarlet? Out of curiosity, what happens? Do they not get to vote? Consciously aware of the rumbling of your stomachs, you all oblige. Ah. Mods can't vote? That sucks. That really sucks. I didn't know that. I'm sorry. It's so much easier to appreciate food after a long day.
Let us delay no
Aha!
more.
Before I forget, make sure you sign up for a club before bed. In light of recent events, it would be most fabulous that you do so.
For the revolution.
The spirit of team bonding demands it. What's this? We agreed to it while you were gone.
In the name of a
Are
better
you okay
future.
with participating?
Leave it to me.
That sounds like a wonderful idea. Meh. Exhausted from a long day of exploring, you decide to retreat to your bed after dinner. But just before, which club should I sign up for? You make your decision and go to bed. The next morning, I want to know. Wait, hold on. I want to know what clubs. Hey there. Just thought I'd drop by to tell you that all the following events are canon. But since I'm nice and understand you probably have a life, you only need to look at 2 before proceeding. It's the narrator. I like this guy. If you do have the time, though, I suggest going through them all. Over and out. These are clubs. Ooh. Guys, what club are we going to do? What's going to be the first club that we do? Y'all can just spam this in the chat. I'm not going to make another poll for that. Occult Gaming Club? Or maybe we can do a poll. Why not? I feel like it's easier just through the poll. This is cool. We'll just do it for the first one. I guess it's easier to count votes this way, rather than me kind of just guessing. What do we got? We got gaming club, gaming, food and drink. Big 2 Club, Sports Club, and the Occult. Perfect. We have just enough things to do that. So 3 minutes. Big Twin. Big 2. My bad. Spelled it wrong. Where's the Keck Club? That's what we really need. The Keck Club. So you guys got 3 minutes to vote. Yeah, we're going to do all of them. We're going to do all of them, but you guys are picking the first one that we do. I'll probably just go down the list. So whatever one has the first most votes, we'll do that one first. And then the second one will be the Occult. So, yep, here's the order. We'll do gaming first, Occult second, food and drink third, and Big 2 fourth. And then since sports was 0, sports had 0 votes. So I know what my fan base is like. If I ever play a sports game on my channel, ain't none of y'all coming. Ain't none of y'all playing. None of y'all are coming with me on that one. I'll come. You'll be the one viewer. I appreciate it. We're all potatoes in terms of sports. I feel that. So first one we're doing is gaming. Let's do it. So this is the gaming club. I wonder what I'm in for. Ooh, Nataliya.
Come on, let's go.
Ready to get wrecked? Wrecked! Time to see what you're made of, Zeke. Oh, we're definitely hanging out with Zeke and them. With my own eyes.
Huh?
Your fan base is anti-jock. Seriously. Maybe it's because we all got bullied by jocks in high school. Florence-chan, you have any interest in gaming? I'll have you know that I share Zeke's fondness to some degree. I don't intend to be a pushover just because I'm not an ultimate gamer.
How delightful.
Never underestimate a novelist's hand-eye coordination. Okay. Double gulp. Uh-oh. Being free to play on gacha takes patience, but is better than spending over $1,000 for that one character you want when that money is better used to something that is more important. True. That's the one thing that I'm not good with when it comes to gacha games. I'm not patient. So I would want that really cool character right now, which is why I suck at Genshin Impact, because it's one of those games that you have to play and I want all of the characters, but it's like, no, you can't get all of the characters, Blaise, because you have to pay for them or you just have to be patient. And I'm not a patient person. Mona? Prepare to die. Whoa! Who knew video games could inspire such passion? Well, what are we waiting for, everyone?
We haven't got
Let's hop in the game lobby and ready up.
Mommy?
How does this work anyway? I mean, the network here doesn't seem the most Sugoi. DW, everyone. I used our laptops to set up a LAN party.
Such.
Is that really how it works? It does work like that. If you... Some people just don't know what LAN is. That's crazy. Because back in the day, when I was a kid, that's all we had was LAN connection. Like, there was no, online gaming. But yeah. Yep, no question game logic. You proceed to start playing. I need healing.
How tiresome.
Where are the heals? Tadomate! Just stand still. I can't get to you if you keep strafing.
What a typical
What on earth is their tank doing? Are they playing a MOBA?
Groot.
Groot. You're supposed to be sitting this one out, Virginia. Oh, was I?
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was wrong that the key bindings were different. Yeah, they're playing League or something like that. Despite the obvious disadvantage faced by Zeke's team, you still find the defeat screen emblazoned across your monitor mere seconds later.
Oh.
Wow, you weren't lying. Those were some pretty good ults, Florence. Kept me on my toes from the start. Are you pulling my leg? I missed nearly half my sword swipes and shurikens.
How tiresome.
And the rest of that time, I was getting dragged off the map along with your tank. Wait. Are they playing the game that I'm thinking they're playing? Y'all remember that Naruto game that didn't do very well? That was an online Naruto game. It was after Storm 4 came out. They released like some weird MOBA type Naruto game that everyone was playing. Leaving me alone with Zeke. No, legit. And Nat, great hide and seeking. You're a natural.
That deserves a nerf.
Would have fit your old hero's old playstyle a lot more smoothly. Too bad Mr. Cap Land decided to rework her. I think I can see how he's the ultimate esports gamer now. The superior game sense, knowledge, game mechanics. The list goes on. We had no chance from the start.
Just kidding.
None of you had anything on me.
Ugh, so
Even my
passive.
boredom was getting bored with that game. Why you? I hold my honor, I swear.
This is an insult.
One day, I will make you grovel at my cyborg feet like the total greenhorn you are. Greenhorn! I haven't heard someone say that to someone else. Such intensity over a video game. I wonder what the rest of the precinct would make of this. Hold on. Where's Mona and Virginia? Get back here. Say, Mona, should you really be waving something like that around? They both run off into the distance. Well, that was certainly interesting. Now what? All right, so the next one that you guys picked was occult. We're going occult. This is the occult club, eh? I wonder what I'm in for. Of course, it would have to be these two. Elisa's here too? Oh, hey, Nataliya.
Oh, hi.
How nice of you to drop by. Lisa-chan, what's going on here? They're comparing powers. Isn't this great? I wonder what the bulletin should be called.
This just in.
When religion clashes with the supernatural. No, that's a bit bland.
Tune in at 6:30 for more.
Pastafarian time. You already know. Better pigeonhole this for future reference. But why exactly are they doing this? Have you heard the tale of the day our ordeal first began?
Nani?
Eh? Well, better buckle up, bucko. If my sources are correct, the psychic and the missionary were the first to awaken on the day of our kidnapping. The psychic had seen the gymnasium door and was preparing to go in. Walking down the empty hallway, she placed her hand on the knob. But suddenly, she felt uneasy, as if she was being watched. And at the very next instant, bam! A hand has been placed on top of hers. She looked up and she saw it, right in front of her. The eyes of that missionary staring back into her own. Such was the beginning of a fierce rivalry. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. Well, what do you think?
Huh?
Wow, is that really how it happened? That sounded more like a ghost story than anything else. And a shamelessly sensationalist one to boot. Yep, don't worry.
We're airing this uncut.
You could be assured of its truthfulness, that I guarantee. Ding, 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 ding. Ah, time's up. Who won? Who won? Who won?
Guide me.
It is as the whispers predicted, that we would do battle under the watchful eyes of the gods. And neither disciple would be viewed as worthier than the other. Oh? So are we talking stalemate? Possibly? And there's some impressive mental fortitude.
The silence.
I could hear only the occasional thought
intensifies.
whispering back at me. I must profess that from our very first meeting, you have remained an enigma to me. An enigma! Hey! Yono-chan, what's up? Welcome. Also, yeah, they are working on a Switch port. I'm ready for the Switch because this game takes 9 gigabytes on my phone. Genshin Impact? Oh, Genshin Impact's going to be on the Switch. That's awesome. At the time, I thought your very presence was the vilest of pestilences. A mockery of the gods
I shall
themselves.
cleanse these
But now I know those to be my own misguided thoughts, profaned with the weakness of assumption. And I thought the same about you, you know? The divine eye did not foresee you in my destiny. Yet, there you were.
Speak to me,
And
O
still,
divine eye.
I'm left to wonder. I'm hoping you find your answer at the next convening of the gods.
This is the will of the gods.
And on that matter, may I perhaps interest you in... No.
This is
Damn!
for the best.
Not right now. So you could read the thought, but not that which came before it. Interesting. What's up, cool boys? Cool boys! Welcome to the stream. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. Your actions continue to defy explanation. To reject the counsel of wisdom so completely.
Oh, soft child.
I believe that if matters persist as they are, we could never become true friends. You know,
Equilibrium
I wouldn't mind this,
draws
actually.
Closer.
Very well. But to the matter at hand, this is an occult club. Should we not proceed with the duty of doing occult things? Good point. Hey, Nat, do you have anything in mind? Okay, Nat, think calmly and rashly before you...
Let's investigate.
Let's go catch ourselves a ghost. That's not the occult we're talking about here. Oh, you've gone and done it again. A ghost?
Something's wrong.
Nat, are you okay? Eden, what are you... Slap, slap, slap. Oh my God, she's slapping her. What the f? Before you even have a chance to respond, you feel a piece of paper being attached to your forehead. Forcefully.
Nani?
Nani! You've all heard of warding charms, yes? Everyone nodded, including Levitica, who did so begrudgingly. Well, this is the opposite of that. Instead of repelling ghosts, spirits and all that jazz,
Equilibrium
this is supposed to draw
draws
them towards you.
closer.
Ouch. I suggest you walk around and see if any pop up. If you ever feel like you're in danger, just tear the charm off.
I offer you my
And if you want to be
guidance.
extra safe, make sure you go with someone else. Hey, Levitica-chan? Say no more, dear lamb. The gods are in agreement.
How mysterious.
Well, most of them. You walk, and walk, and walk some more, until finally... We've just been quietly walking this whole time. The air between us is stifling. About a few days ago. There's no need to mention it. I simply did what anyone else of my station would have done. But is that really true?
I cannot agree.
Are these the new female Ghostbusters I've been hearing about? Yikes. Remember that movie? Kind of flopped, didn't it? There's no merit to be found in the further discussion at this point in time. We have ghosts to find.
Oh, soft.
A delusion to
child.
fulfill.
Never give up.
Hi! You spend a few more hours searching more before heading back. Well, can't say I wasn't expecting this. So I can't help but feel a little disappointed. Dear lamb, your forehead.
Nani?
You reach out for your forehead and feel nothing. Ah, Nataliya. I see you got a bit bored with the whole charm business too.
I wonder what the audience would
But
think.
why hello? That's such a boring thing for a fox ghost to write. Hello?
What the heck?
Don't tell me. You rush straight for a mirror. Just as you suspected, not only is your charm gone, but a blocky hello had been written in its place in a deep crimson Sachiko! Bye, Yumino. I appreciate you coming to the stream. Much love. Have a good night. Okay, time to calmly analyze the situation. Was it possible for the charm to be ripped off without alerting me at all? Levitica-chan, can I borrow your charm? After testing your theory extensively, you conclude it would have been impossible to remove in such a fashion, and it was thus that your encounter with the occult club came to a dramatic end. Wow! That was great. I loved that. That was so cool. We're going to do the food and drink club next, according to your guys' votes. Oh no, I'm out of here. Is this a finished game, by the way? No, it's not actually. It ends at chapter 2 for now. I'm SHSO. Cool beans? Hey! I appreciate that. Dude, I need to play Miles Morales. I might buy the game later. So this is the food and drink club, eh? I wonder what I'm in for.
Much appreciated.
Ah, ma'am. You arrived just in time. We're short one judge on the panel. Of course, it would be Dash, right? Panel. You quickly noticed the table that had been pushed away from the rest. Please excuse the tablecloth design. It was all Phoenix's idea. So Desu Well, Phoenix-kun certainly seems committed to his beloved golden arches. Oh my god. The art quality is surprisingly sophisticated. He's clearly done it before. Many, many times. Hey Nat, are you wondering why Dash and I aren't participating? Because one of you was guaranteed a win? Lie! Why?
I will not falter.
Because Dash and I are both suffering from serious withdrawals.
Nani?
Nani? What do you mean by withdrawals? Dash hasn't had any coffee all morning.
Gracefully.
That's not good. He's just getting a bit better at hiding it. Of course I am. I mean, very good, ma'am. I'm glad you think that. What was he about to say? Excuse me? The corners of his eyes are twitching really bad. I sense an impending kitchen nightmare. How about you, Grace? I wasn't aware that you had any cravings. Oh, but there is one thing that I treasure above all.
Thank goodness.
The dark embrace. Its potential lucidity. Oh, how I admire it so.
Gracefully.
I'm talking about sleep, of course. Oh, okay. Now I get it. I only got 9 hours of it last night. That's still much more than me. Shh. Our first contestant approaches. A wide-eyed teen walked up, 2 silver platters in hand. Wait a second.
This must be
I
the
thought
work of my arch nemesis.
I thought there were only supposed to be 2 judges.
What the fuck?
Well, what the did you think the 3rd seat was for? You. What were you about to say? Finish that, please. I mean, we are sorry you feel that way. But to come to a majority decision, we needed a certain number of decisive individuals. Why is he looking at me? I want to see if Dash ends up killing anybody. That'd be hilarious. That'd be absolutely hilarious. You're good? Are we back? Hey! I don't know what happened. Maybe something happened with Twitch. Very well.
The allure of
May I
the
suggest that you
burger.
share your portions? 2 divided by 3 gives you all...
Don't you start.
Oh, no, you don't. I mean, Grace. Could I trouble you to share your portion with Madam Nataliya? I don't see why not. Let's dig in. You proceed to dig in. About 2 seconds later. Actually, I changed my mind. Nataliya, you could have the rest of this... Huh?
Jeez.
Dash-kun, is the food really that bad? It tastes delicious to me. The stream crashed because Dash got too aggressive? Agreed. He really did, huh? Is the food really that bad?
Oh, you have got to be shitting me.
Don't on my head and call it hail. The quality is atrocious. Wait, what? The spices on the middle layer do nothing other than clash with the astringency of the beef. Speaking of which, the beef is so undercooked, you can almost hear the moves coming from it. Is he Simon Cowell? Like, is that what just happened here? Or Gordon Ramsay? Like, what just happened? Don't even get me started on form. The buns are so oddly shaped that the filling... In the end, the dish received 2 ticks and 1 giant cross. Is this America's Got Talent? What is happening? He fell asleep. Am I interrupting something? A robot head appeared, carrying 1 dish in both hands.
Definitely
No,
not.
absolutely not, Mii-Yu. We're ready when you are.
Scanning.
That is good to hear. I hope you enjoy this. I call it the Bolt Leg Special. The Bolt Leg Special?
I hope that this is okay.
Please do not let the name cloud your judgment of my dish. Thank you. She lifted the cover to reveal 3 cups of coffee? Well, I suppose this is the food and drink club. How could we forget?
It's the truth, though.
We don't technically have a rule against submitting just a beverage.
Logical error detected.
Ah. Are you sure? It's okay.
The god's
It's not like we're having a food war or anything. Is the stream really down, or I don't see it going down? My stream's fine. You guys might need to refresh. Is Dash in his usual indisposed state? Usual? Just pour it directly into his mouth, Mii-Yu. That should wake him. Scanning.
Affirmative.
I shall give it a go. While gingerly angling Dash's head backwards, Mii-Yu gently poured some coffee into his mouth. Within 1 second, a fountain of coffee had sprayed almost theatrically in a line across the ceiling. I'll handle it. Please allow me.
I will not falter.
As the tallest person present, it is my responsibility to clean such a spontaneous ceiling disaster. Hi. Why'd she have to mention height? With the mess cleaned, you all finish your coffees.
What the heck?
Sobarashi! Mii-Yu-chan! I never heard of that one before. What does it mean?
I hope that this is okay.
But I'm finding it difficult to infer from the context. Oh, right. That was excellent, Mii-Yu! I'm very impressed. Really? Well,
Bookmarking for future reference.
bookmarking Subarashi under category foreign languages. What did you guys think, Dash? Grace? He's like, oh my god, they're dying! Are you guys okay? Too much milk!
That is...
Way too much milk! She ran off. Is Grace lactose intolerant? Oh no! Seems
sorry.
exactly like me! If so, I did not have her condition on file.
That's new.
No, I'm pretty sure she isn't. I've seen her consume her fair share of dairy products without any issues. Scanning. Your observations are appreciated, Nataliya.
Updating existing
Archiving
data.
strange anomaly. Oh my god, his face! Did you really make this yourself, Mii-Yu? Yes. If I received outside assistance, would that not be in violation of the rules? Uh-oh. I don't know what to say. She is cute. Actually, I do know. Would Madam Robot kindly share how she made it? Oh.
More Multiple system failures detected.
Emotional discernment overload. Initiating emergency recalibration. I'm sorry, Dash, but I ask that you allow me to keep it a secret. Really?
No.
If that is what ma'am desires.
Fine.
And even if I were to tell you, I have a feeling you won't like what you hear. Especially once you learn of the secret ingredient. I hate it when people say there's a secret ingredient. That can't be good. What was that?
It's nothing.
Nothing? Well, that was certainly interesting. Now, where to next? What was the secret ingredients? Oh my god. Okay. Is it oil? It might be. I would not be surprised. What's up, Jojo? Welcome. Imagine if the secret ingredient really was just nothing. There was no secret ingredient. It's nothing. I put nothing in there. Big 2 Club. That's the next one that you guys voted for. There was 1 vote for Big 2 Club. A whole 1 person wanted to see. A whole 1 person wanted to join the Big 2 Club. So this is the Big 2 Club. I wonder what I'm in for. Obviously Hunt was going to be in it. Why is Grace here? Okay, better wait until they're done. What is happening? What is happening? What? Oh. Wonderful.
I'm in this round.
I claim my 3rd point. Wait, what? Hunt?
Please explain.
Your plays that game were questionable to say the least.
Preposterous.
There's a man who lost with all 4 twos.
Don't you start.
That was you.
Silence,
No, it
slave.
wasn't.
Don't try anything funny.
Yes, it was.
Silence.
Gentlemen, please settle down. How can we start the next game if you're busy bickering? Those priorities. I couldn't have done anything to stop you winning.
For the
Tell them,
revolution.
Comrade Grace. Is this like... Are they playing cards?
Oh, you have
I think it's a
got
card
to be
game?
shitting me.
What a farce.
The gods'
Can't
voice
remember.
disagree.
Christ almighty, you're a terrible liar. Oh, yes.
Let us delay
We're being
no
very
more.
rude to our new member. Daijoubu. I'm used to waiting.
Much appreciated.
Allow me to extend my sincerest apologies on behalf of this establishment. Poor customer service is not something you should get used to.
Everyone.
So how exactly does this club work? It's like Kung Fu Panda again. There's no secret ingredient. It is as the sign says. That is a club exclusively for Big 2. And we only have 1 rule. What happens in Big 2
Gracefully.
stays in Big 2.
Huh?
But why just Big 2? What's wrong with the other card games? What is Big 2?
Okay.
I've never
stay
played that
calm.
before. Point taken. I'll be happy to play Big 2 with you. Ah, perfect. This club just didn't feel complete without a 4th. I'm sorry.
I can't accept
I don't know
this.
why, but a sudden wave of sadness washed over me as I said that. I do believe it's because you cannot split 52 cards evenly among only 3 people. That is true. Yeah, that must be it.
Such a wonderful
It's basically
person.
Crazy 8s. I don't think I've played crazy. I'm not the biggest card game person. I've played poker. I've played Texas Hold'em. I can play blackjack. And that's pretty much it. Like, I'm not a big cards person. We're glad to have you on board, Nat. And perfect gender equality, too.
Just you watch.
Why is it called Big 2 when Hunt is the only big one in the club? That's what I was thinking to myself, too. I was like, wait, is it going to be Big 2 because there's going to be like 2 big people? Like, I'm stupid, bro. I didn't think it was a card game at first. Why, I could almost recite Gillard's famed misogyny speech out of sheer happiness. Wait, what?
Don't you start.
Please don't. You spend the better part of the morning playing Big 2 with Hunt, Grace, and Dash.
Preposterous.
Sorry to say this, but your Big 2 skills are highly suspect. All of you. And if you'll excuse me for saying so.
Is Sir completely fucked in the head?
You're full of shit, sir. Only you could have a straight flush but still tell Grace's full house win the game. But still let. I didn't notice, okay?
What rubbish.
Especially after the number values of my card were stained with coffee. By a certain someone.
Don't try anything funny.
And I suppose I split coffee into your eyes too? Who needs the number to recognize a card anyway? Is Sir always this ignorant? Or is it only when playing card games? He's kind of got a point there. Psst, Nat.
Nani?
Nani? Let's join in.
The god's voice.
Because the club when all the fun gets hogged.
That's new.
Gladly. But what do you have in mind? Hey, both of you. Aren't you forgetting a little something? She pulled up the tally card and pointed at her score. Everyone else blinked in unison. It was the only score with 2 digits. Ahem.
I win this round.
Y'all suck. Get on my level. Ooh! Let's go! Look what you've done, comrade.
Preposterous.
You let Comrade Grace steal total victory from right under our noses. Me?
Don't
What about
start.
You're the one who...
I tried.
So in the end, I was the only one off from tying for the win. Wait a second. That last round, before we flipped over our cards, she asked if we could switch hands. You. You suck, Grace. But I'm not the one who only got 9 wins.
It's the truth,
That would
though.
be you. You devious little...
I will rehabilitate
I demand a
you.
private match, just me and you. Oh, you're on.
I shall take you on.
Let us proceed at once. In the end, you're left wondering if card games were always this intense. As for the results of that private match, well, Dash crashes the stream compilation oofness. What happens in Big 2 stays in Big 2. Well, that was certainly interesting. Now where to next? There's only one more, and it's everybody's favorite club. Y'all know what I'm talking about. The sports club. Oh dear. So this is the sports club. I wonder what I'm in for. Hold it! Wait, why is Pierce in the sports club?
How negligent of you.
Sigmund, have you never played football before? I just find it absurd. Sigmund's in the sports club? Why call the sport football when you're allowed to use your hands?
Just like a crate of hippos.
Of that matter, I can think of no answer. He's got a point. At first I was like, wait, what kind of football are we talking about? Because, you know, there's different types of football. Hello? Welcome, Comrade Nataliya.
Let us delay
We were just
no
getting
more.
warmed up. Does he have Ishimaru sprites? Yeah, a little bit. He has a couple of them. Other than Hunt, who else has a sport talent? No one. Pardon little of me for saying, but I can't help but notice a distinct lack of, well, yes? Of what, comrade? Nothing. So what's on the agenda?
The defense
It
concedes.
seems football is well and truly off. Perhaps something a touch less controversial then? Controversial?
Preposterous.
Only to you, perhaps. Oh?
Hold it right there.
What about volleyball? Little Diva, what's up? Welcome. How have you been? We are playing a Danganronpa Fangame. This is called Danganronpa New World Order. I've played this a little bit on my channel before, so it's a really good game. It's fun. Volleyball, eh? It's a good sport, but not great. But one of my favorite shows was about volleyball.
With vigor.
Very well. Let's do it. That's an interesting train of thought. How about you, Nat? Are you up for some volleyball? Oh God, anything but volleyball. Why doesn't she like volleyball? Hi, let's do
I
it.
will rehabilitate you.
What could possibly go wrong? Oh, you've gone and done it again, Nat. Hold it. It just hit me.
Something is
How are we supposed to play volleyball with only 4 people?
How can this happen?
It was your idea, comrade. Indeed.
Thinking.
But I'm sure you'll be able to figure something out. In the end, you decided to play handball.
Oh, poppycock.
Comrade Thinker, that's the 3rd time you've crossed your boundary.
How illogical.
That was my staff.
What rubbish.
Put it away, why don't you? Yeah, put that long staff away. You're seriously handicapping yourself there, comrade.
The possibilities.
Have you considered that I may be attempting to challenge myself? Ow! I'm sorry. I didn't mean to send the ball falling straight at your face. Balls in your face.
Silence.
Control yourself, comrade. There are ladies present. Ladies? Very well, comrade Thinker. You're already disadvantaging yourself with your staff, so I think it's not fair to count it as part of your person.
Let us delay.
Does everyone
no more.
agree?
Objection.
You were the only one enforcing that rule in the first place.
Fabulous.
I'll take that
work,
as a yes.
comrade.
You continue to play for a few hours. Well, that was certainly interesting. Now where to next? I guess we're done with all the clubs. We've done them all. Over here it's soccer. Just kick around the ball. Football, you carry weird crystal type shape for summer. Is it called the football you carry to the touchdown? All the way in European places and also all the way down to South America. It's vice versa. Well, yeah. What is lacrosse? Do they play lacrosse in other countries? Do y'all be playing lacrosse out there in the UK? Well, I certainly hate to toot my own horn, but I do believe that the club's idea was a resounding success. Tooting your own horn.
All of you are.
Thank you for organizing
amazing.
it, hon. I have to agree that it was a brilliant idea. Comrade Robo Girl.
You're embarrassing me.
You're too kind. Indeed, I think I learned a lot from interacting with all the clubs.
Thank you.
Both about human convention and about all of you. Somehow, I doubt what happened today was an accurate measure of human convention.
Fabulous work, comrade.
How about this? Let's convene the club maybe once every week. That should provide a sense of regularity and give each member time to plan or organize activities.
I agree.
Agreed. Now for everyone's second favorite club, the Continue the Story Club, right? Lacrosse is like, there's this net staff wand thing and there's this ball and that's about it. It's not that interesting. It's actually kind of fun to watch though. I've watched a little bit of lacrosse when I went to school. One of my high schools that I went to had a lacrosse team. It's actually not that bad. It's pretty fun. So what's our schedule for the afternoon? Are we simply free to do as much or as little as we want at our discretion? Monokuma's here. No, I don't think that's a wise investment of our time. I personally think we should go and search the lake again.
Wow.
Oh, you sly dog. You're only saying that because you want to see the girls in swimsuit again, aren't you? Yes. Yes, I agree. I exercise my right to silence. There he is.
Let's do it together.
Perhaps it would be worthwhile revisiting Medieval World.
How
We've already searched it top to bottom though. My school just added an AV club. What is that? Audio and video club? What is that? Yes, but it couldn't hurt to do it again. I still say we should begin excavating the town.
I trust that this is satisfactory.
Who knows what secrets it may conceal? There's Killmore Bear. Ah! He's back. Killmore.
You sure took your time.
Yes, I am. For a solid 5 minutes now. As opposed to a liquid 5 minutes?
What the fuck?
Did she just really say that? What the was that, Grace? Oops. Sorry, Dash. What do you want, Killmore? Yes. We were beginning to grow accustomed to your absence.
How disappointing.
Wow. I came back from vacation and this is what greets me? A bunch of teachers or teenagers talking smack? Kids these days.
You make me sick.
This is what happens when you give too much carrot and not enough stick.
Oh, what's this?
Oh, look at who it is. My little saboteur. You've really grown up over these last few days.
Leave them alone.
Don't be provoked, Nat. He's trying to get a reaction. Don't worry, Eden. It seems Killmore may have the wrong idea about me. And again, Killmore, what are you here for?
How mysterious.
Say, the weather's looking real fine, isn't it? Must be the climate. Hasn't rained in days. See? Doesn't feel good to be ignored, does it? Ah, but don't worry.
I never hold a
I'm not the one to hold a grudge.
Look at all
In fact,
of you.
I'm ready to reward you guys for staying on your best behavior in my absence. And let me guess. For whatever reason, us candidates won't see it as a reward. That's for you to decide. I've been working extra hard to put this together for you guys.
For your paws only.
You better appreciate it. Now, if you'd kindly follow me. As soon as the last syllable dropped, Killmore sped out of the cafeteria, leaving a miniature trail of dust in his wake. Hey! Where's he going?
How can this happen?
Come back here at once! Hunt sped out of the room with everyone else following closely behind.
That is...
What is this room? This looks cool. What the hell? The art is so good in this. Who knew something with such short legs It runs so quickly. Oh, Nat.
Interesting.
You're not tired? Cardio saves the day again. What is this place? Gives me the creeps. Creeps. Oh my god. Look at all of you gathered here. Like one big, happy, disgusting, talented family. You make me sick.
So
But that's why I love you.
Silence.
Doesn't make any sense. Idiot.
How meaningless.
Did you bring us here just to lie right to our faces? Me? Lie? Why, I never. Doesn't it look really cool? The art's cool. I brought you all here because I care about you and want to help you out.
For your paws only.
So without further ado, allow me to present the what? The bicameral room. Huh? Please, hold your applause until the end. Bicameral room? A federal system of government? I can understand? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But a room?
How mysterious.
Oh, how vague. Oh, how mysterious. Your faces are giving away your reactions. Good thing, too. I spent ages coming up with the name. This bicameral room. What is its purpose exactly?
What do you want?
Why are you showing it to us? Back to bombarding me with questions, are you?
Humans are so interesting.
You're resilient. I'll give you that. Just answer them. Okay.
Sheesh.
No need to go all bad cop on me. The bicameral room is actually so much a room as a specially manufactured chamber. Sorry. You see those doors? The rooms within, from the form to the purpose, they're all entirely yours to determine.
Speak to me, O
That sounds
divine
awfully like a
eye.
riddle.
For your paws only.
Ah, but it's quite simply really. Each of those doors represents a certain theme. You can only go through one door a day. Okay, that's interesting. You must open all the other doors before repeating a door. As for the incentive, each room contains information about you. Oh? And with each successful day, your chances of getting some critical information increases.
Oh, what's this?
Information that might help you escape. Information that might reveal the identity of that traitor which you seek. Or both. Who knows? That's a lot of details to take in. But he's obviously encouraging us to enter these rooms with the promise of information. There's definitely a catch.
This just in.
So I take it the traitor actually exists? Emphasis on might. Right.
Don't try anything
And what's the
funny.
catch? That, too, is simple. What if you don't end up liking what you see? What if it reveals a part of yourself that was never supposed to be revealed? You keep bringing us into this equation, but I'm still not seeing how we fit into this. Boop, 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 boop. Have I not already said it? The purpose of these rooms are yours to determine.
I'll be here all week.
Listen carefully, folks. The first person to interact with the room each day will calibrate it. And in exchange for access to information that could potentially reveal the truth about your situation, it delves deep into that person's subconscious and projects a part of them for everyone to see. There are two simple factors that influence this. I gotta head out. See you later, Blaise. Bye, STP. Appreciate you coming by. Person who activates the room, and the theme of the room, as I explained earlier. Now, what could the theme be? Is it repressed memories? Hidden parts of yourself that even you aren't aware of? Or perhaps something more banal? The bicameral room does not discriminate. So in essence, it is a room that manipulates the interplay between the conscious and unconscious minds.
The possibilities
The
are
true
endless.
bicameral room. I'm not quite sure I understand all of this. It's a relatively straightforward principle. Let us say that the human mind is an iceberg. A small chunk that is visible above the surface would be the conscious mind, with the remainder constituting the unconscious. Despite equating to a majority of our mind's true makeup, we live most of our lives in utter ignorance of it, but being influenced all the same. Are we gonna awaken personas? I know, right? It seems like it. I should have brought on my notepad. The essence of this theory is that there's more to us than meets the eye. Yet, even we ourselves are unaware of this. Wow, such a wonderful explanation.
So talented.
You're not the 50th batch for nothing, I see. Hold it right there, Killmore. Yes? Just thinking back to the previous killing game and to what Dash alluded to earlier. Every single transaction that you enter into is based on the concept of give or take, is it not? So that begs the question, what's being taken from us in this little arrangement? Whatever do you mean? You're offering to give us vital information which, if you're to be trusted, could potentially facilitate our escape. But in return, what? I assume you're not ripping those unconscious parts right out of us. That ultimately leaves you with nothing. No, it doesn't. But I need to hear it from him. It seems nothing escapes the steely gaze of little Miss Warden here. I'm not asking directly for something in return. What's being exchanged are mere possibilities. Mere equities? What? Yes, risks. Risk is what makes the world go around. So just to reiterate, you go in and some brave volunteers unconscious becomes one with the room itself. You possibly get some key information of that, but you also possibly inherit some untold risk. It could give you your most valuable clues yet, all while functioning as your next motive. Motive?
This seems suspicious.
He's obviously skewed it in his favor, and you have every right to believe it. But why is it not you who said that self-rescue may become inevitable? So many things could go wrong, you know? Where could you even begin to look for an exit? How would you split the roles when you're escaping? And what happens if you still have no idea what the traitor is by that point? Are you going to pick one person at random to leave behind?
How mysterious!
Oh dear. I don't think I need to explain what would happen if you took them along for the escape. So you were listening.
Sheesh!
Correction! I was multitasking. Filling this sort of room is very difficult, you know? But hey, even a bear's gotta have a minimum standard. I promise, the transaction is fair by every measure of the word. You are just as likely to get something valuable as you are to get something dangerous. Anyhow, I think I've said more than enough on this. I'll let you guys decide what to do next.
I'll be here all week!
Adios. I like how this is set up. This is cool. This is definitely cool. You all watched in silence as he disappeared, beneath the custom-designed flooring. The sudden chill. I agree with Mona. Something's wrong. I don't believe for a second that this is a perfectly fair exchange.
We need to talk.
What is your opinion, Mona? Mona? Do whatever you want. It's not like I can stop you. Don't undervalue yourself, my dear weapons master. It's thanks to you that we still have functional trinkets. Indeed, ma'am. I like Sigmund, do you? Oh, would you look at that? Finally, an actual incentive to look at motives instead of the dumbasses in other games who just look at them. Right? You should never underestimate the sway that mere words could have. I appreciate that you listened to me on that. But this isn't something for just one person to decide. Then, what does everyone else think?
Don't you start.
Well, I don't trust this at all. It's got that bear's dirty paw prints all over it.
Preposterous.
I'm also inclined to distrust this. A murmur filled the room as everyone began to voice their views.
As logic dictates.
Naturally, our method of proceeding through logically revolve around several key inquiries. For starters, I have a feeling Sigmund has some sort of plot importance. He does, for sure. You can tell. Just how much do we trust each other? And perhaps most importantly, how much do we trust ourselves? Sigmund, my dear, it seems you have been overcomplicating things. This setup, it's the classic illusion of choice. How so? Our only alternative is to sit back and do nothing. But then what? Proactivity is clearly a necessary condition of our survival.
Isn't this obvious?
Do you really think that bear would allow us even the slimmest chance of escape by doing nothing?
Why would you say that?
But we don't know this. Understandable.
Unfortunately.
But it is far more likely than not, wouldn't you agree? Hey Mona, earlier you said this wasn't one person's decision to make, yeah? But I beg to differ. In every team, there's one person who does most of the shot calling. So...
Me first!
I volunteer as a tribute.
Excuse me?
Excuse me? Yes, you heard right. I volunteer. The bear said the first person to interact with the room each day will probe it, right? Then allow me.
I'm perfectly fine.
I have nothing to hide.
What a typical dumbbell.
Can you really state something like that with certainty? Yeah, this is a good song for this. I was of the impression that the unconscious is inherently uncertain. Well, let's find out, starting with the leftmost door. Guys, we have to do this. Before anyone could stop him, Zeke had dashed through the door at the end of the corridor.
Hold it right there.
Hold it! Where do you think you're going? As the last syllable faded away, Pierce gave chase.
For the great British
Wait
Empire.
for me.
Let us make haste.
I'm coming too. And as if a switch had just been flipped, the entire room burst into a sudden frenzy of activity. The room beyond the door seemed dark at first, but within seconds, it had come into sharp focus.
How unrefined.
Zeke, my dear, what has gotten into you? What is this? Now this is just bizarre. Tetris? What is this? The flip? This is supposed to be the next motive?
Allow me to summarize.
If that Satan spawn's words are to be trusted. What the hell is this? Such an obvious untruth.
Thank goodness.
It really had me going for a moment. Hey, Zeke.
Brute.
You're not planning on killing someone over a game of Tetris, are you? Ah, Chiaki! Wait a second.
Something is amiss.
This isn't just any game of Tetris. It's one of the worst games I've ever seen.
Keck.
What's gotten into you, Zeke?
My arch nemesis.
You're beginning to sound like a real arch
strikes
nemesis.
again.
It seems that I've been underestimated. This game means nothing to me.
What a scrub.
Did you hear that, Killmore? Absolutely nothing.
Okay, bye.
The sound of Zeke's maniacal laughter faded as he ducked out of the room. Pardon me for saying so,
Logical error.
but there were at least 100 ways that this type of game layout could have been prevented. Thousands would perhaps be more accurate, Madam Robot. I see what they did here. I see what they did. Yep. I see what they did here. How on earth are we even supposed to start?
I didn't sign up
That
for
was
this.
supposed to trigger him because whoever played this is a complete noob. That is like the worst way to play Tetris right there. But as he said, it didn't affect him. I can't make heads or tails of this. Lisa? Yes? You've got the top left corner of the room. And Levitica? What is it, dear lamb? Search the bottom left. But,
I cannot
my dear,
agree.
I must protest. Putting someone like me, who has never played this game before, in sole charge of a section,
Sacrilege!
why, that would be tantamount to sacrilege.
Right.
Just trust me on this. This better not be another attempt at trolling. Me? Troll?
Sorry.
I have no idea what you're
We don't
talking
accept
about.
return.
Why would you say that?
Dropping in for a bit, I'm probably gonna go on lurk since I'm playing attorney. Ace Attorney. Finally on Miles Edgeworth Investigations. Have fun. Hi, Gucci. Hi. I'm glad that you're here. What's up? Have fun. See, it's things like that which make it really difficult to trust you. Don't worry. I want to get out of here too. Just do as I say on this one, okay? Right. Everyone else?
Please.
Let's give the
just
right
trust
side a
me.
good sweep. You spend the next 2 hours searching for clues. After you all feel confident that you have swept the whole place through several times, you decide to go back to the cafeteria together to report on the findings. Gonna keep stream on lurk. That's what's up. All right. I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break. I'll be right back. Give me a second. It is actually like nighttime now. It is super dark outside. It's crazy because it's only like 4:30 and the sun's down. You looking dapper as all hell. I appreciate it. What up, CO? It's California. What do you expect? Big facts. Big facts. It's Karma. Hey, my boy. How have you been, dude? I didn't even know. I was like, wait, who is that? I was like, I never gave that person mod before in my life. I hope you're doing all right, bro. Did you kill your girlfriend? No. Why would I do that? She's fine. She is literally at dance class or heading to dance class right now. I was wondering when you scrubs would show up.
Just
Oh, cool. What's
kidding.
up? Welcome. How have you been? How was it?
What's a ridiculous
Backbreaking and tedious. I'm tired. Jesus, California is destroying me. Weather's more inconsistent than anything. Well, here in my part of California, it's been kind of cold at night, but like during the day, it's just like hot. So it is kind of hard to dress because like all day you have like a t-shirt on and jeans or like a t-shirt and shorts on. And then at night you gotta jack it up. You know what I mean? Like it's crazy. Yeah, it'll be like 30 degrees at night and then like 90 during the day. And I'm like, what the hell? Next time, you're not getting a free pass. Kick. If you say so. Wordlessly, Levitica placed a shining metal block on the table.
How impressive.
It's either blazing hot or hypothermia inducing. Exactly. Levitica, where did you find that? It was buried underneath a small cross-shaped formation of blocks. I had previously borne witness to such a formation. That was a long time ago. See you around, Karma. Much love, dude. Hope you're doing all right. As Levitica finished speaking, Elisa walked up and did the same with a differently shaped block. I took this from a block shaped like a camera lens. There was an odd bit which stood out because it looked like a crack.
I wonder what the
And well,
audience would think.
here it is. In unison, everyone's eyes slowly turned to face Virginia.
Thinking.
You're quite skilled when it comes to the management of people, Virginia.
Whatever do you mean?
I'm a secretary. What did you expect? No, I mean,
How illogical.
where was this before? It was always there.
It wasn't me.
You were just blind to it. Really now?
Groot.
Groot. So you knew that there would be clues hidden in those quadrants, and that only Levitica and Elisa would be able to find them. Because you're a secretary? Is that correct? Yes. I see.
Affirmative.
It seems secretaries are rather impressive people. You vaguely noticed Levitica claiming her spot next to you at the table.
Nani?
That was seriously impressive, Levitica-chan. Just how did you do it?
Allow me to summarize.
It is because I see not with my own eyes, but with the eyes of all gods. As their emissary, it is my solemn duty to use the talents they have bestowed. So Desuka! I wonder if that's all there is to it, though.
What would Freud say?
Zeke? I think you'd best explain yourself.
I have nothing to say.
Why? What's there to explain? That Tetris game, Zeke.
How
Should you not explain to the rest of us why we had to spend our afternoon digging around inside it? Uh-oh. Zeke's just like, why would I do that? Damn, I just lost the game. No! Besides, there's nothing to explain. You guys got scammed.
Ugh, so passive.
It was just an ordinary game of Tetris. Was it?
What rubbish.
You told us you had nothing to hide, Comrade Zeke. So why are you being so evasive now? But I really do have nothing to hide. Honest. Guys, leave the poor kid alone.
Equilibrium.
We got what we came for,
draws
didn't we?
closer.
I wonder how this whole thing works.
How impressive.
Whatever do you mean, Nataliya? I thought that room was supposed to be a hologrammatic projection. But if that's the case, why did we end up with those blocks? Maybe it was a consolation prize for the room being completely useless. Regardless. For some unexplained reason, it seems that room is also capable of producing objects. That means it has to be more complex than just a simple projection. It physically changes too. That's just an assumption on my part. I agree with Comrade Nataliya.
Fabulous work.
Her observations seem spot on. And what are your thoughts on those blocks, Nataliya? I'm not sure yet.
Never give up.
But they must have some purpose, even if it isn't immediately clear. Tell you what, I think we're all a bit exhausted from just how much has happened today. I prescribe a nice long night of shut-eye for everyone. Yes, Doc.
I shall take you on.
I like the sound of that. With the discussion over and dinner served, you found yourselves enjoying a hearty meal. It seems there's still some time before everyone heads off to bed. What should I do now? Comrade Nataliya, may I come in? Kun, of course you can. You open the door. Oh, I see you've brought company. I'm sorry, comrade. They made me do it. Damn right we did. Even you, Levitica-chan? I am simply here as impartial emissary of the Whispers, dear lamb. So, to what I owe this evening pleasure, are we preparing a surprise party? Playing dumb is unbecoming of a lady such as yourself, Nat. Wait, are we really doing a surprise party? We should not be doing a surprise party. Whoa, don't they get parties are just bad? Yes, Nat, give us the goods.
That is the opinion of the law.
The goods.
What the heck?
I seriously don't know what you're talking about. What goods? Since being vague is the way of the arch nemesis, I'll level with you.
Couldn't be.
The whole situation with the knockout gas, it wasn't just a prank, was it? Come on, Nat. Don't we deserve an answer?
I can't accept got this.
Please tell me you trust us at least that much. Okay, let's assume that it really wasn't a prank. What proof do you have of this?
Medically speaking,
The most glaringly obvious tell was the way the gas was used. I didn't want to mention it at the time, but Nataliya, you were in serious danger.
Nani?
What? The doses you were exposed to was just below lethal. Wait, what? So either this prankster actually did want to kill you, but miscalculated the dose, or the dosage was deliberately administered at such a precise level.
it couldn't be.
Seems overly elaborate for a prank, don't you think? This is still circumstantial. Surely you've got more that... You bet we do.
Gracefully.
Let's just say we went around and asked questions.
For the great British
Many
Empire.
questions. Indeed.
Oh, soft chiming.
And not a single person confessed to such a prank. I'm not seeing how this is meant to be decisive. It could have been lying. It is in the nature of a prankster to receive credit for their misdeeds. Where's the fun in not being caught? The only person that I would really think would probably pull a prank is Zeke.
Why?
Don't look at me like that. I'm saying this from a... I mean, I'm just stating the obvious. Yeah, they just care about her. Fine, it's not that I don't trust you per se.
Okay, stay
I think you'll
calm.
begin to understand me once more I explain this a bit. You tell them the truth about what happened that night, including the presence of the Game Master.
God's voice disagrees.
Game Master? Sounds as uninspired as when you first mentioned it. I can never get away with tilting my singles in a similarly lazy fashion. Game Master? Game Master. Ringing any bells, Phoenix?
This isn't right.
Not immediately. Perhaps I'm observing this through an overly simplistic lens. But did you consider questioning Zeke about this?
Whispers.
Considering he is a talented video gamer, would that not make him an obvious culprit? That's what I was
How
thinking.
objectionable.
That's what I was thinking. What's up, Neko-chan? It just seems too obvious, you know? And perhaps that may have been his goal. To hide in plain sight.
Do you hear it?
Like penguins dressed as sheep in a bout of espionage. Penguin Rampa? No, kidding. Funny you should mention him. I think he already knows about this Game Master.
That is.
Seriously?
That is
What's
the
up, masked
opinion
kid?
of the law.
Let's invite him to the next meeting then.
Preposterous.
What? Are you crazy, comrade? Anyway, I think I'm beginning to understand more of your predicament, Nat. There's little to suggest that this mysterious individual has the immediate goal of hurting us. Revealing them would also create an atmosphere of distrust, all over someone whose existence remains questionable at best.
My apologies.
Thus, you decided on the balance of probabilities to keep quiet about it.
This isn't right.
Tough call. Yes. There's a limit to how far an investigator can stray from what they know. And right now, I know nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Tried.
I don't even know where to begin looking.
I can't accept this.
Is there really nothing we can do other than keep a lookout for suspicious activity? Yeah, penguins, I know, right? That would appear to be the hand we had been dealt.
What a restless soul.
Reality can be crippling sometimes. Say, Nataliya,
What's your
do
condition?
you really think one of us is the Game Master? I'm not sure what to think anymore. Let's push that to the side for
That is
now.
the opinion
We
of
should
the
come up with a
law.
name for our little group. Excuse me?
Please add that to
Yes,
the record.
let's call ourselves the Little Game Master Busters. Something tells me you should change that. Well, we don't know if this person exists, right?
Gracefully.
So what about something more simple like the Myth
Not like this.
Can't do that. Stop. That's even worse.
Everyone.
Mina, how about this? We could put forward our name suggestions the next time we meet. There was a murmur of acknowledgement. Okay, let's see. As soon as someone finds any useful information, they'll let everyone else know, okay? We can then meet to discuss this. In the meantime, though, this meeting never happened.
Okay, stay
I'm serious. If word of this ever were to get out. Understood. You have my word, comrade.
For the revolution.
I must once again apologize for before.
Dear lamb.
I shall treat this matter with the sanctity befitting of any confession, dear lamb. You can count on me.
This must be the
Even
work
when
of
I'm
my
alone,
arch
I'll assume they're
nemesis.
watching. Thank you.
Please.
Do you feel any better now that you've talked about it, comrade? Much better. Slowly, the members of the newly formed faction began to shuffle out of the room. Hey, Nataliya, before I leave, can I have a word? You can have as many as you need. I knew you'd say something like that. You're just the kind of person that everyone needs. Someone who can rally the candidates to find the
Don't
truth.
say that.
So what are you getting at, Phoenix-kun? No matter what happens, I know I can rely on you to get to the bottom of this. But medically speaking, this is nothing more than blind faith. I barely even know you, and yet, I just wanted you to know this. But I bet I'm just being dramatic. We don't know for sure about this Game Master even exists. And even if they did, there's still a chance that they've been faking it.
Apple a day keeps
Being
the
evil and
arch
arch
nemesis
nemesis. I mean,
Jeez.
Phoenix-kun, you baka. That's not even a word. Please don't let me keep you any longer. It seems Pierce has something he wants to say. He exited, leaving you alone with Pierce. Whew. You know, they were worried about you. We all were. Were there really so many people worrying about me this whole time? Such a comforting feeling, having someone worried for you. It shows that they care. Besides, why shouldn't I be worried? I mean, you're not exactly bad. Your instincts perk up and the air between you warms. Whoa, what is happening here? What? The lawyer and the warden?
Apologies.
I've said too much. Pierce, I should slap you silly. Please stop. You're making me blush. Oh, I'm making you blush? Which is why, oh my god, a ship! You? I refuse. I refuse to forgive you after what you did at the last trial. You just said, wait a minute. I really don't like where this is heading. Is there anything I could do to make it up to... There is! I mean, yes, of course. Yes, I refuse to forgive you, unless you... Oh my god, Pierce! Unless you... Since he's a lawyer, I wonder what kind of lofty thing he'll ask for. Future police consultation, maybe? But that might be difficult without abusing my power. Bring me everyone's undergarment? What?
Stop it. Get some help.
What in the world are you talking about? Bro, what are you talking... Pierce! Sorry, Pierce-kun. It sounded like you said that you should bring me everyone's undergarments?
Attention, please.
Yes, you heard correctly. I know as far as favors go, that's a pretty big one. Pretty big one. Pierce, don't take this the wrong way.
What do you want?
But are you out of your freaking mind? What are you talking about? I don't know what's worse. The sheer absurdity of his demand, the fact that part of me was relieved to hear that this was his request. Shh.
How negligent of you.
The others will hear you if you speak that loudly. Why exactly do you want everyone's underwear?
Sheesh.
It's not your hobby, is it? It's not quite a hobby. I heard a rumor not too long ago. Apparently if you have someone's underwear, it works as a key to their heart. Oh my god, this is such a reference to the original series. I love it. Can you imagine the possibilities? And why would you need to access everyone's hearts exactly? Well, what if I told you I've been thinking of becoming...
I'm absolutely serious.
What? Oh my god, a phantom thief.
Rehabilitate you.
I tell you to change the name to avoid a copyright infraction. What? Slip of the tongue. What did I just say? Oh my god, we're breaking the fourth wall. Say, Pierce, is this your only reason? Whatever do you mean? To access everyone's hearts, quote unquote? Is that it? Other than as a collector, how exactly do I fit into this? Are you after my undergarments too? It feels so weird to say that out loud. That's... I just thought you could
I will have...
Look, it doesn't matter. Just make sure you get out and talk to everyone, okay? Pierce, did I worry him too? But don't be ridiculous, Nat. There's no way that's his reason. More importantly, where did you hear this weird rumor from anyway? Like all good things, of course.
That is the opinion
Straight
of the
from
law.
the internet. Right! Those
Hold
two
it
are
right
breaking
there.
the fourth wall. It's great too. Hey, I get all my case law off the internet. Is this really any different?
Jeez.
Yes. Very. Look, just get the underwear for me. I'll be back in 2 days to collect them all. 2 days?
Heck?
2 days? Yeah, I left the deadline until very late. There's only 2 days left to steal everyone's...
I am absolutely serious.
Everyone's underwear. Remember, I'm counting on you.
Thank you.
Goodbye. Blaise, when you had your secret discussions, was Pierce like this too? Something tells me this isn't really about forgiveness. Something pretty sharp and clear and painful. But I wasn't planning to do anything else anyway. Yes, I'll just keep telling myself that. Hey, your friendly neighborhood narrator here. While MC-chan is a bit occupied with her thoughts, how about I explain what the previous sequence was all about and what Pierce is smoking? My manager assures me it's the good stuff. Anyway, yeah, we can tell. We definitely can tell. Just to give some context, the underwear mechanic is borrowed directly from the games. Of course, at the end of someone's social link, they'd hand over their underwear for no discernible reason. The MC would then hang the underwear up in their room like a grade A weirdo, without anyone batting an eyelid. True? So voila, prepare to do something similar. However, let me be clear about one thing. Over the next 2 days, if you wish to obtain someone's undergarments, Not only will you have to complete both their free time events, but you also have to select the perfect option each time. You can tell it's perfect because there will be a sound effect. Undergarments don't come cheap, you know? You're allowed unlimited attempts though, so there's that. Additionally, when you go to bed tomorrow evening, when you sleep, you will be sent straight to the love suite. You'll then be able to access a bonus sequence for every candidate whose undergarments you have collected, and hint hint, there might be a special bonus for collecting everyone's underwear. I wonder what it could be. Oh my god. Now, 2 important things to note. 1, if you don't complete the first free time event perfectly, the second one will be locked. And 2, there's a strict no undergarment, no love suite sequence rule. More on that later. Farewell. Oh. You know what? Damn. That means... There's so much content in this game. There's so much freaking content. It's wild. And I've been streaming for like 2.5 hours and there's so much content. No wonder why the chapter is so long. And when you watch the videos. Is Blaise even on here as an option? Magnus is. I must be Blaise. Because I don't even see Blaise on here. Interesting. That's very interesting, actually. Let me save. I haven't saved in a brick. All right. We got, okay. I think we should save. I think we should do another stream of this. I don't think I'm gonna. I knew this was gonna be a long stream. I think we should come back to this. We shouldn't play this game too much in one day. We'll definitely come back to this, and this is gonna be a lot of talking. Like, look at all. This is so much content. We need to just do one day of this. Like, we need to have one long stream of just us doing social links. Legitimately. One good long stream of us doing all these social links. That's gonna take forever. So not the next stream, because I already have that one planned for Shattered Hope, but sometime this week coming up, maybe next week, because this week's going to be kind of weird because it's all Thanksgiving-y and stuff, and I know a lot of people are going to be on vacation, or maybe not even going on vacation if everything's shut down. We'll see, but maybe we'll play this game again next week and do the social links for this. I'll just have to see how this week ends up being, you know? It's going to be weird.
Hope will never die.